Good morning, Monday morning, heading now to Petach Tikva to have an early morning breakfast with my boy Ari Tach from Inteligo, then heading to the office, to the Inteligo office, to meet with the team, talk marketing, talk growth, and then heading to Tel Aviv for a long overdue lunch with Joey Simchon, the director of engineering at Facebook Israel, who's been seeing my food pictures on Facebook for years and said, let's have lunch. So we're doing that. It's going to be a feast. Then heading home and back to Tel Aviv for a cocktails party produced by Entree Capital, Avi Eyal and team, one of the most fascinating VCs in Israel and globally. It's going to be a fantastic day. Here we go. Made it to Petach Tikva. It's beautiful. Not sure if you can see it, but it is a perfect morning. Meeting my boy Ari Tach right now for early morning coffee, which means that I had to hold off on having a second coffee on the way to work, which means my head hurts. But it is quite a beautiful morning and a very exciting day ahead, so I'm pumped about that. And Ari is a rare talent, young guy, but he basically ran the show, runs the show for the past, I don't know, a couple of years at Inteligo in terms of sales and marketing and learning on the job. Big fan of people like that who can just get things done, not make excuses. Anyway, I'm just catching up. I used to live here in Givat Shmuel for years. I don't know if you could see the Givat Shmuel sign. Big fan of this city, Givat Shmuel, and here's Petach Tikva. It's literally, I'm on the border right now. Bright and early with my boy. By the way, for once and for all, how are you, man? Once and for all, I need a definitive answer. How do you pronounce your last name?
So I get called Tuck. I get called Tuchus. It's just, I know how to say it, sorry. It's just Tuch.
So I called you Tuch. Okay, good, so I got it right. Okay, wait, hold on, let me make sure.
It only works in Israel, but in Australia it doesn't work so well.
There we go, now we're much more in focus. You see the blue? You see what's marked blue? You see my, think it's blue?
Oh, got it.
See, that means that it's in focus, because I'm on manual focus right now.
I'm not a camera guy, my wife is.
I do autofocus, and it starts focusing on other things, so it's on manual focus, stayed focused on us. Just giving you a little lesson. My last interview, I posted this morning with TD Bank, half the interview was out of focus. It's very bad. All right.
Get your OCD running.
My worst nightmare, by the way, and it's happened to me several times, is doing an interview and I realizing that the mic is not plugged in. It is so you see the audio? See that shows the audio.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
can
So
see it.
you
Okay.
The audio is good, but oh my God, it was the worst. Okay,
classic Hillel.
Can we focus, please? Focus.
Kev, I'm with you.
All right. Who are you?
I'm Ari.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
26.
I'm originally from Sydney, Australia.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah. Yeah, my accent. Actually, I think my accent goes fast sometimes.
Yeah.
I surf, not as often as I would like, but I try to surf once a week, 5 a.m., get up, head to the beach.
I spoke to someone yesterday. Sorry to be a downer on this meeting, but I spoke to someone yesterday who has an amazing organization for, let's call it disabled, paraplegics, whatever. And what's his story? He was riding a wave and it snapped his neck. He broke his neck.
Yeah.
Years ago, he's been in a wheelchair for 31 years.
Anyway, thanks, yeah.
And I didn't mean to please continue surfing. Anyway, yeah.
No, I'm petrified. My thing is sharks. Petrified of sharks.
Who isn't? I actually YouTube sometimes. I literally lie on my couch and just YouTube shark attacks. It's the scariest thing.
Yeah, Shark Week on Discovery Channel doesn't do me well.
Terrifying. Okay, yeah, all right. So focus, Hillel, focus. You've been in Israel how long?
I've been in Israel now, I think, for almost 4 years, which is super awesome. Goes like that.
You moved here by yourself?
Yeah, I moved here by myself.
Why?
I moved in 2015. To tell you the truth, I actually didn't move originally to make Aliyah. I moved to join the army. I got it stuck in my head at 16. I actually went to a very Zionistic school.
Okay.
So I came here, joined.
It's a dirty word today, Zionism. Today it's a dirty word.
I don't think so.
Obviously,
I hope it's not.
For me, it's obviously not, but I'm saying in the world, you're a Zionist. Zionism is sorry to get all political, but
Hillel Fuld never gets political.
Judaism, we pray to Zion 1,000 times a day in all of our prayers, and today Zionism is this crazy, whatever. Why are you getting me started on this stuff, man? Okay, so you were a Zionist, you came to Israel, you volunteered for the army?
I volunteered, yeah. I was very lucky. I joined Sanchanim, Me'vechad.
Paratroopers. Wow, jumped out of planes. How's that?
So the two things I'm petrified of are sharks and jumping out of planes. So I surf.
Really?
Yeah, I hate heights. I hate heights.
How would you jump out of a plane if you're scared of heights?
My hands started sweating.
Really? Oh my God, I could never, but you couldn't pay me enough money in the world to jump out of a plane.
Yeah, it was super
Literally,
scary.
not enough money in the world.
Actually, one of my friends, another lone soldier, his reserve opened as his main one opened, which is super dangerous because the two get entangled, then you're done, but he was fine.
Okay, don't even, I'm gonna have nightmares. Okay, you were in the army for how long?
I was there for 1.5 years.
And yeshiva?
I did way back before that. When I was 18. I know. I did a half full.
Like a machal thing?
Yeah, I did machal, yeah.
Got it, okay, cool. All right, and then after the army, what'd you do?
So after the army, I was very lucky. I joined an awesome company called IntelliGo.
Wait, you have a degree?
I have a degree, yeah.
Where'd you get a degree from?
I've got a degree from my Australian university. It's called UNSW. It's one of the best.
Before you made Aliyah, you were in university there?
Yeah, I did it full.
Okay, and what's your degree in?
I did a degree in commerce, so they call it in Israel Min al-Asakim.
You know what my uncle says?
What does he say?
My uncle's a very successful businessman, and I once asked him, Uncle David, what degrees do you have? You know what he said to me? You know what has a lot of degrees? A thermometer. You know where you stick that? Greatest one-liner ever.
That's a good one.
So you have a degree in business?
Yeah, degree in business, finance, and economics.
Okay, and then you finished the army. How did you even, you just literally got a lucky break and got to IntelliGo?
Sometimes it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Okay, who connected you?
So yeah, I actually knew Nadav Ellenson, who's one of the co-founders of IntelliGo from Australia.
Love it.
And someone very nicely set me up just for the chat with him, and one thing led to another, and 2.5 years later, I'm at installed at IntelliGo.
So after IntelliGo IPOs, okay?
In the near future, hopefully.
What is Ari Tuch's dream? But I can't say the word Tuch without saying Tuch. It's in my head. Okay, what is your end game in life? Not even professionally, personally. What is your? If you could summarize your dream right now, because I'll tell you why I'm asking that question. Right? People come to me all the time. They're like, I'm looking for a job. Here's what I've done. Or here's what I can do. And I say this to everyone. I'm like, I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you can do. I care literally what is your dream. I wake up in the morning living my dream. If you had told me 15 years ago, when I started blogging, before blogging was a word, that I'd meet Steve Wozniak, that I'd meet Mark Andreessen, that I'd have relationships with people like Alyssa Malak, I would have thought you were on drugs, right? These dreams were unattainable, right? So I tell people, forget what you can do, forget what you have. I want to know what your dream is, right? Now that's something I tell everyone, but you, in your case, you're like a real doer. You literally climbed the ranks in IntelliGo. You're a self-made sales, marketing, customer success expert, and you just built it yourself.
Stop it.
No, you just learned it yourself. So you're a doer. So you can really aim high. What is your end game? What is your dream? And I don't even mean professionally or personally. I just mean in general. How do you envision your life in 20 years if you had your way with life?
So I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
First and foremost, and I hope my wife's watching this because she'll be very happy to hear this. For me, always family first. That's my dream.
Okay.
Wonderful, beautiful family in Israel. That's what I've always wanted, and that's what I want going forward.
It's important.
In terms of the second part to that, I'm actually a big believer in the charity ecosystem. And there's actually, and I'd recommend everyone to watch this fantastic, you should watch it, a YouTube TED Talk by a guy called Dan Paloma, and he talks about the title is called The Way We Think About Charity is Dead Wrong. And for me, it's kind of my two passions together, which is tech and charity. And yeah, why?
Basically, buddy.
Yeah, hit me.
Opening line, kid you not, you can go look it up. On my last article on the J Post, I do this weekly column. My opening line about Orcam, the company that I featured, was
cool company, by the way.
Generally, in business, you have to choose between doing good and doing well. You're either doing good for the world or you're actually doing well for your pocket.
You can do both.
Orcam does well by doing good. Right? $1 billion company that's impacting people's lives.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of that, and the intersection of doing well and doing good. And there's so many companies in that quote unquote sector in that space. So many.
And by the way, it doesn't even have to be a company that's main focus is something that will give benefit to the world. It can be, and I think that's the ultimate aim. Yeah. But there are many companies, especially now coming out of Silicon Valley, that even if they are a standard tech company or a consumer company, but part of what they do is they'll donate X amount of their profits to charity. For every product they sell of X or
that's
Y,
like social justice stuff.
Exactly. So it's doing fantastic stuff, and for me, that's where you want to go. You want a company that's not just doing fantastic for investors and for its clients, which is obviously super important, but you're actually really giving something back to the world. I know that sounds very cliche, but
so like Bill Gates.
That's my thing.
Big fan of Bill Gates.
He's the man.
He is the man. I have a wish list. Like Steve Wozniak was at the top. Mark Andreessen was Bill Gates one day. Zuck and Bill Gates. Anyway, listen, dude. Bottom line is like this: if someone's watching this and they're like, what, this guy seems like somebody that I can relate to. He's young. He built himself up, and I'm getting started. I met with somebody yesterday. He's in Shmona 8200, the intelligence unit in the army, and he's just getting started. I'm 100% sure that at half an hour, he'd want a half an hour with you to learn from you. So if someone's watching this and they're like, I want to meet that guy, what is the best way to contact you for a cup of coffee?
For sure, just send me a message on LinkedIn. Always a fan of a cup of coffee. Always happy to meet new people.
By the way, what's the rationale behind the people who get a small coffee? Why would you not get? What is the deal? Why are you
ready right now? Let's show it again.
Why?
Australian American.
Why? But why do you want a small? Get more
Australian.
Caffeine.
We like.
I don't get it.
A little caffeine.
All right, man.
Good.
All in moderation is what you're saying. Okay. So what's LinkedIn? You're saying the best way?
Yeah, hit me on LinkedIn. Be happy to chat.
ARITUCH.
That's it.
Love it. Dude.
Nailed it.
Listen, man. you know, I don't need to say this because we've been working together for how long now?
2.5 years.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
2.5 years?
Yeah.
2.5 years?
Quite too short?
No, we've not been working together. 2.5 years? Wow, dude. Like,
Maybe 2 years and 3 months.
You know my like philosophy on this stuff, but I'm going to say it anyway. Just anything I can help you with beyond IntelliGo, but I'm saying on a personal level, on a professional, we got to figure out kind of where you're going to live, what you're going to do. We'll all figure this stuff out. But if anything I can do to help you,
By the way, if anyone knows a good yeshuv, Hillel's helping me out. Good yeshuv, hit me up.
yeah, no, for sure. But anything I can do to help you, let me know. And yeah, man, you know, listen, just one request. One day, when you're rich and famous, don't forget the little people, okay? That's all I'm asking. Good to hang out, man. Just do it more often. Thanks, dude. Busy morning at IntelliGo, heading now to Meat Kitchen, one of my relatively newly discovered restaurants, definitely one of the top here in Tel Aviv, at least kosher. And I'm meeting Joey Simchon, who I mentioned, Director of Engineering at Facebook. Previously, I think he was at Everything Me, one of the more interesting companies. It's a story in and of itself. Highly doubt I can get him on camera, you know, Facebook, corp comms and all that stuff, but we shall try. Worst case scenario, we have some magnificent food at Meat Kitchen. I could not get Joey on camera. I tried, but yeah, couldn't do it. I'm at home now. You see the fields, which are usually full of grass behind me? Yeah, that's for the upcoming holiday of Lag BaOmer, in which all the kids here light bonfires, so we got rid of all the grass. In any case, I'm at home now for around 20 minutes, then heading back to Tel Aviv for the Entree Capital cocktails party. So that's gonna be awesome, but I am looking forward to my next meeting with Joey where I can get him on camera. Today was not happening, but it was an incredible, incredible meeting. All right, hanging out for 20 minutes, then off to Tel Aviv again. Made it to Tel Aviv, and I got the most miraculous parking. That is Rothschild Boulevard. I literally made everyone wait while I pulled in. I'm 3 inches in the front, 1 inch in the back, but I got parking. Heading now to Entree Capital Cocktails. Who are you? Who are you? English, come on, let's go. We can do this. What's your name? Look, I'm wearing black like you.
Avrami.
Look at me.
Avrami.
We could switch outfits.
Duff.
There you go, Comma Tech, bringing ultra-Orthodox Jews into tech.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Into Hillel Fuld.
Well, if you like me, you'd invite me once in a while, but it's a topic for another time. Let's go say hello to Moshe. Those guys are called Comma Tech, and they're a VC focused on bringing ultra-Orthodox Jews into tech. And they have some of the most impressive partners, including execs at Facebook and some of the biggest VCs and many, many others. We've been, let's just say I knew them before they were hotshots. Now to find the hotel on Rothschild. Look at these good-looking guys. Look at these good-looking guys. You know you're at a VC event. Look at that. We're walking in. I'm hoping they don't confiscate my camera, but they might.
Taking all the time and joining us this evening. We've had a fantastic year, and we've grown in terms of number of investment, the number of people. We've been very lucky to have all of you with us along the way, and we hope that you continue to stay with us and refer good businesses to us and help us to do good business. And thank you again for coming. Really appreciate it. Have a good evening.
Shots here today. The best looking guy in tech. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him. Yeah, he's got the shade. Look at that look, man. Who are you? What's your name? How many times have you been on the vlog before?
Probably 2 or 3.
That's it?
I think so.
You gotta fix that, man. Who are you? What's your name?
Yaron Carney.
Yaron Carney, the man, by the way, the most righteous VC in the world. Tell me about you. What's the name of your VC?
The name of the VC is Maverick Ventures Israel.
Israel, I love it. Okay,
sir.
cool. What's the website?
Maverick.vc.
Love it. And what are you investing in?
Only in Israeli early growth companies that have traction and revenues in any field.
Love it. And you also do some charity work on the side. Put some money behind Hatzalah, saving lives. You're a good man.
That's more important than everything.
It's true. It's a true story.
Absolutely true.
Good to see you, my friend. I'm happy I came just so I get to see you.
Thank you. I think that you should get this young man.
Call him over here. Introduce us.
Sal Veoni, say hi. This is like Israel's hottest blog. Sal Wolf.
Did you hear that? My wife is sitting right there. Tell her I'm the Israel's hottest blogger. Tell her again.
He is. He's very average. Sal Wilf is the founder of Fraud Sciences, which was sold to PayPal.
Oh, okay.
And he's the
like
king of
800 people have told me I need to meet you. Literally.
Yoni Avital. one of my BFFs who now lives in Irakojish, Singapore.
Get out of here. Nas Daily just moved to Singapore. You know that? Nas?
Yeah.
You know that?
I know.
Want an intro?
They had a meetup. They had a meetup. No, I don't know him. Actually.
I'll make an introduction. Introduce us by email. I'll introduce you. Okay?
Nice guy.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool to meet you. And connect us too. If you have time, I'll have a cup of coffee. That's how everything gets done in this country. Cups of coffee, right? All right, dude. Thanks, man. The man of the hour, Avi Eyal, Entree Kappa. How many people here tonight?
There's about 120 folks who've joined us this evening.
You got your companies, including I saw the CEO of Monday.com, who I really want an intro to. I'm a little bit fanboying
I'll
right now.
introduce you right now.
Done. Second of all, you got your LPs here tonight.
Yes.
From all around the world.
Some LPs from all around the world.
Love it, dude. And you got
Some service providers, portfolio companies, great friends.
There you go.
And some people from the ecosystem. People who good to know and nice to
bumped
meet.
into at least 7 people tonight that I've not seen in at least 5 years.
Wonderful.
Literally.
Done its
Love it,
job.
man. Avi Eyal brings people together. I love it, man. Thank you for inviting us. I'm honored. I'm a little bit out of my league, but that's okay.
Thank you. Come, let's go introduce you
Done.
to Roy.
Another hotshot VC in the house. Who are you?
Who are you talking
Nice.
to?
Well played.
me.
Well played.
Okay.
Well played. What's your name?
Ben Weiner.
You been on the vlog before?
What's
yeah,
that?
you were on the vlog. Early days. You were on
Yes,
the vlog.
I remember this thing.
Early days.
Yes.
Probably the first
I
30
didn't-
episodes.
No, you did it at a conference. It was like the first time you were doing it or something.
And you were there?
Yeah,
So you were my
yeah.
first episode ever?
No, I don't. No, I was in the top 5, I think.
All right, let's talk about some news.
All right, so we just announced in the Jerusalem Post a couple hours ago that we closed JumpSpeed 2.
Love it.
It's our new fund, exclusively investing in,
Hi, the power couple!
as always, investing exclusively in early stage startups originating in the Jerusalem ecosystem.
Love
That's
it.
it.
Okay.
So I'm here because I have the privilege of being co-invested with Entree in one of our amazing companies, Breezometer.
Brisometer.
We
They're
were the
doing
first-
incredibly well, huh?
We were the first investor, and then Entree came in after us. So,
Why haven't I written about Brisometer yet?
I don't know. They're already old news. I mean,
What?
after President Obama named them the most promising startup in the world in 2014.
We don't
everything
say the
else was-
O word on my vlog, okay? I'm
Everything
just
else
kidding.
is
I'm just
old-
kidding.
is
I'm just
old
kidding.
news.
No, but these guys are basically cleaning the air. Is that what they're doing, cleaning the air?
Well, no, they're just reporting to you to a pinpoint GPS location what the air quality in air pollution is. They're not actually cleaning the air. They're
Right.
making sure that you stay clear.
Some people checking out my shoes over here. I don't know what's going on. Yes?
They're making
Sorry.
sure you stay clear of places that have bad air.
Okay, you want to take a picture of us taking a picture? Very meta. There you go. Okay, and how big is the company? Brisometer?
I don't know, I think they have about 40 plus employees, close to 50 employees.
I mean revenue or
Million-
another metric.
I can't disclose that, but millions of dollars of revenue per year.
Super successful. How much did they
Growing.
raise?
How much did they raise total?
Yeah, a
The
lot.
last round was a Series B that was, I think, just shy of 8 million.
And you put the first money in.
I put the first $50,000 into it.
Love that. What other companies you invested that I know of?
Well, Genetica Plus, you wrote about them in the Jerusalem Post.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Hot company.
Amazing company. It's
Yeah.
going to change the world of
Love it.
depression treatment.
Love it.
Hot company called MD Go.
Heard of 'em?
Which is now based in Haifa, but started at Hebrew U.
I'm not sure actually. Okay.
MD Go is amazing.
Dude, let's have a cup of coffee, man. That's the bottom line.
Absolutely.
It's
Always
been
have.
way too long, my friend.
Steak. We have to have a steak. I have to feed you steak.
I didn't want to like be too ambitious.
I've never seen a person operate a camera, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and a steak all at the same time with 2 hands.
Done.
So
Challenge accepted, my
you're
friend.
gonna
I'm happy I
break
came
the
just because you were here.
Guinness
Good to see you. Let's catch up soon.
Pleasure. Good to
All
see
right,
you
man.
as
Have a good one.
always.
We're gonna eat and meet those now. Today was a pretty awesome day, and tomorrow is going to be nuts. See you then.